Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon if you're watching this later in the evening. It's Mark again here, WeatherMan Plus. It is Friday, October 9th. Yay, it's Friday. Whatever that means anymore ever since COVID, right? We've all been home or been doing weird things ever since. So God bless you all today. I hope you have a great day today, especially everybody in the midst of this storm. I do have the latest updates for you and some information I want to go with you. Now this is from NOAA. As of the 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, the advisories are still 120 miles an hour at 958 millibar pressure, and it's moving north at 12 miles an hour, guys. Now, there's some new things going on. If you notice, this is the storm surge, and the blue, if you remember, the blue is 1 foot above ground, and look at the difference of where it's getting some and where it's not. Now it's just the impact area. And a lot of the red went away, which was the worst. So you have the yellow for 3 feet. You have the orange for 6 feet above ground. And this is the storm surge you're going to be expecting in your area. Matter of fact, I got it a little better defined right here. Now, if you go and look, you'll see on the top of the screen that the blue, which is what you're getting pretty much, the dark blue, 3 feet, you're getting this from Brownsville all the way to the edge of Alabama. And then the light blue is going to be 3 to 5 feet storm surge. The green you're going to see, the light green, is 7 to 9 feet, and the dark green is 9 to 11 feet storm surge. Now, I'm showing that the worst part of it, not only, they fill up the canals, you get 3 to 5 feet storm surge, right, in all these areas. But the worst part is the canals going towards Lafayette. Lake Charles, you're going to be getting to 3 feet is what I'm showing right here. The 3 feet of storm surge through your canals. This is going to be the inundation. This is what's going to be flowing up. And then you expected 7 to 9 feet in between Lake Charles and Lafayette. The heaviest part of the storm surge looked like it's going to be offshore. I mean, the biggest. It's got a lot of storm surge out there, so it looks like it stalls immediately. If you watch, I want to show you. It's going to go down to a hurricane, predicted to a tropical storm by 1 a.m., then a depression. 7 a.m. Friday is where we're at on this now, and I do show that right around noontime is when the storms are going to start. And from that point on, you got to stay wherever you're at. You can't move. Now, this is your flooding for the 1-3 rainfall that they've been doing, and it has been changing. And the 6 to 10 inches is expected in this area here. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you exactly where this is going to be updating soon, because I'm showing different. I'm showing that the heaviest part is going to be, of course, in the north. All these storms are moving north, and they already been getting hit. But I will show you that on my graphical. Now, if you go to Tropical Tidbits, Levi, he's a genius. You'll notice that the wind speed, the 10-second wind speed, this is not the wind gust, the flight level. Okay, you see that on the north side of it goes from north to south. So the north side, the side that's going to hit first, has 95 miles per hour, which is barely holding on to a Cat 2. And on the back side of the storm, it's 65 miles an hour. Okay, now these are the wind gusts. You have it going about 90 on the back side, and about the same thing, 95, almost 100 on the front side. Now, I got a few things I want to show you. Let me show you NAM first, then we're going to go to HRR. Now, as this storm moves in, hurricane, storm, same thing, you'll notice that you get a couple orange pockets on land, right around orange. Now, these orange pockets are 50 miles an hour winds. The white is high 40s. Okay, anywhere from low 40s to high 40s. The hurricane force is that yellow you see, and that dark orange yellow is almost 80s. If you look up here on the top, you'll see everything you need to see. But as it moves in, I don't see any more of those colors coming on shore. Okay, there's going to be wind gusts. There will be wind gusts, but not damaging winds. I'm showing as soon as this thing hits landfall, because it is strong out there. It's going to be strong until the last minute. Now, as soon as this thing hits landfall, it's going to shrink greatly. And most of the power is on the front end of the storm. So after the front gets hit and y'all get the impact from the front end of the storm, it's not going to get worse from that point. It will with the flooding and the raining, because it's already soaked grounds everywhere, and more rain, of course, would make it even worse. Trees falling, power outages, just a lot of those problems. But it does weaken. It weakens down to a tropical storm greatly and quickly. Now let me get you over to HRR. HRR is the best you can have when it comes to radar and any information. You only get 18 hours of it. It's high resolution radar. That's what HRR is for those that don't know. Now before I get going on that, also your tornado warnings for today. You have the 5% area is in this red here for Louisiana and western part of Mississippi down here. Now that's like a 3 out of 10 on a 10 scale Torcon. And then the yellow, all the way up to Jackson, you're in a 2% area for tornadoes. Now this is like a 2 out of 10. Now if you look on the HRR radar, you're going to see everything you need to see. I got it going slow so you can see. Now right before it gets on landfall, I saw that you had a little bit of green. Let me show you. To show you, yes, people's going to say it's strengthening. It is going to be strengthening. Matter of fact, it's going to get to its strongest in a while right there. Right around noon. And this green is what I'm talking about down here. This is 100 miles an hour. That is 100 miles an hour piece of the energy. And you can see the energy really good within the storm. And the rest of it, let me get a little bit more. The green's gone, of course. But the rest of it is in the 80s. I believe there's 90 right there. And there's also some 90s come up over there as well. 95, 96. That was that 100 spot. Now, as it comes on land, this is so important. This is where it's going to... Okay, not only are you going to have storm surge, so don't get me wrong. The storm surge is going to be a problem. If you're in low-lying areas, you're going to have massive flooding. So if you can leave, if you're in one of those areas, please leave. I don't want to hear that you're on your roof or something's just really bad that way, okay? But the first edge of it, really massive flooding. Now, the second part of it is going to be weakening. It is going to happen. And this is right before it hits. I mean, right before landfall. And all this white is tropical storm force winds. Some of it's high 40s. Got some gusts going with them. All right, the pinks are in the 20s. But you got 78, 80. Let me see if I can get the highest one for you. 83, 86, 87. So that's what I'm showing right before landfall. This is right at 4 p.m. And you know it takes the eye forever, but this is the massive part of the winds. This is the part that matters anyway. But as it comes on landfall, you get some high winds over here of some 50s, but it's still not on landfall. Got some by Beaumont. Now you got Cameron. Okay. Just so you know. And then it dies down. That's the worst of it. Now it brings tropical storm force winds for a great deal. Okay, don't get me wrong. This is, if you look on the top left, this is at 9 o'clock at night already. Let's see, as a matter of fact, what we can see for the eye. Okay, 7:45 p.m. tonight. Right at around 8:30, it'll be on land. But it's bringing tropical storm force winds, but it'll be in the 50s. Let me see also. That's the last shot we got. That's up to 18 hours. Now, if you watch right here where it hits landfall, you'll see that it loses its strength as it comes on land. And that's great. I think I keep it in my head because I have faith in my Lord. I know a lot of people are funny about that. But it don't matter. That's between me and God. And I've been praying for this to lose weakness, to come on land tropical storm. And that's what we have. We're going to have wind gust. Wind gust is going to be a different story. Let me show you exactly that as well. And I'll keep it on HR&R because they are the best ones to go with the actual data that's happening right now. So let's check out the wind gust so you can see. Pockets of red. Let me get it. All right. Right at 2 p.m. today. And the orange, been around for a while. The orange is tropical storm force winds. The beginning of the tropical storm force winds is going to start right now. As a matter of fact, it's coming on land. It'll be sneaking in by 10 o'clock really good. Houston, Lafayette, y'all be feeling that real good by 10 o'clock in the morning. That's in the 40s. The red's the 50s, the pink 60s, 70s for the purple, 80s for the blue, 90s for the yellow, and 100 and above in the white and the black. Now this is wind gusts. Now watch as it comes on land. You do have hurricane force winds for a bit. See, it's updating. Look at that. Now just so you see, the 80s are coming. All right, you do have some 80s and some 70s, some 60s, even the 50s are bad guys. But this is the wind gust. This is what's going to throw everything around. 8 o'clock tonight. And that's the last shot for 18 hours. And that's the worst I'm showing. I'm showing the wind gust is bad pockets of 50s all the way to 80s. But I'm not showing any 90s. I'm not showing any hundreds. Like everybody's been, not everybody, but there is a lot of people out there that's been saying, oh, it's catastrophic and yeah, off land. But what we're going to actually get is some pockets of 80s and a lot of high 70s, 60s, 50s, and 40s. Now, just to be sure that y'all know that this is a big system. I mean, it's covering all the way from Houston all the way to the tip of Florida. This thing is huge, so there's going to be a lot of wind with this. There's going to be a lot of flooding with this. Let me get you on this right here so you can see. There's going to be your storm surge. I showed you the storm surge, but there's going to be weakening, guys. This thing is going to weaken. I guarantee you. I know it's a lot to worry about. Now, I'd like to say something to anybody out there. If you don't have a link or you don't have cable, on my homepage, on my community tab, it's there forever. It's a free 24 hours, 7 days a week, the Weather Channel link for free. You never got to pay for it. It's always there, even when they're not on. You got weather movies. So it's actually a good thing to have. Just, they are meteorologists, y'all. They got years of experience. Even though they do hype it up, that's what they do. But just be aware of that. They do hype it up. But they have correct information. So check them out, please. There'll be some things there you won't be hearing people talk about. Now, they always going to say, oh, it's going to be this. It's going to be a Cat 2, a weak Cat 2, guys. But right when it gets to landfall, right when it matters, it's going to go down. It's going to go down to a tropical storm with hurricane force wind gusts. I guarantee you it's going to go down. Now, I'd like to pray for the people that are staying. There's a lot of you out there that cannot get out, and I have read you in the comments, and God bless every single one of you. I pray for your safety and the one next to you, and I mean that from my heart. Hope nothing does happen to you. I mean, I thank God for the weakening that He's given us through our prayers already for the last few days. We've been praying for weakening. And I think He answered our prayers. I think weakening is happening, and I think it's going to happen. And I think we'll be okay through this, guys. There's going to be power outages. Don't get me wrong. There's going to be a lot of power outages because of the rain and the heavy rain and the flooding and the trees snapping and knocking powers out. There's going to be some ripping off some sidings, some roofs. There's going to be some damage. But it's not catastrophic. Okay, it's not catastrophic. I mean, catastrophic to me is what Michael did to Florida. That's catastrophic. And I'd like to thank God for hearing our prayers. I'd like to thank God for giving us another day to walk in His good grace. Psalms 37, guys. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Commit thy way unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring forth the righteousness out of as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, and for he seeth that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow, to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Their swords shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. But the wicked shall perish, and enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume, and to smoke shall they consume away. The wicked borroweth, and payeth not again, but the righteous sheweth mercy and giveth. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut off. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fail, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. I have been young, and now am old. Yet have I seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is ever merciful and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. Depart from evil and do good, and dwell forevermore. For the Lord loveth judgment. For the Lord loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land, and dwell therein forever. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. The law of his God is in his heart, none of his steps shall slide. The wicked watcheth the righteous, and seeketh to slay him. The Lord would not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Wait on the Lord, and keep his way, and shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. I have seen the wicked in great power, and spreading self like a green bay tree. Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. But the transgressors shall be destroyed together. The end of the wicked shall be cut off. But the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord. He is their strength in the time of trouble, and the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them, because they trust in him. Amen. God bless all of you that is in this issue. I know that there's lots of news stations, and there's going to be lots of people that's going to be streaming this thing. So if you want any stream or any help in that area, just let me know. Otherwise, I hope you find everything you need. Hope you be safe. Don't forget that link is on my community tab, so you can get that free channel. It's not even a channel; it's a free internet website, guys. You don't have to pay. Please check it out. Please like and share the video. I appreciate you. I love all you guys. All glory goes to God. Amen.